A very good morning, students. Hello and welcome back for your science class, session 5th of chapter number 2, Nutrition in Animals. I hope you all are fine, staying at your home, following the guidelines given by the government and also focusing on your online studies. If you remember, in our last video we discussed about nutrition in amoeba. Isn't it? Right? Yeah. Today we will discuss about nutrition in human beings. We will discuss about human digestive system. Human digestive system. As we know that we need proper amount of food, proper amount of nutrition to stay healthy and to grow. But the food we generally eat or consume is solid, complex and insoluble and cannot be absorbed by our blood directly. So that food needs to be first converted into very simple and soluble form. Where this process of converting complex food into simple form will be done in human body. That will be done in human digestive system. In our last video, we discussed that in amoeba, all the 5 steps of nutrition takes place within a single cell. And the digestion in amoeba is very simple. But in human beings, digestion is not as simple as in amoeba. Humans have very complex digestive system. Human digestive system, it consists of a long muscular tube. It consists of a long muscular tube starting right from our mouth and running down and ends at anus. This long muscular tube right from your mouth to your anus is known as alimentary canal. Alimentary canal. alimentary. Alimentary canal. In adults, alimentary canal is about 9 meter long. Alimentary canal, the parts of alimentary canal are mouth, then esophagus, then stomach, then come down, small intestine, then large intestine, and coming down, rectum and anus. Again, the parts of our alimentary canal are mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, rectum and anus. Alimentary canal, if someone asks you what is alimentary canal, your simple answer, alimentary canal is a long muscular tube from our mouth running down to our anus in our digestive system. For the proper digestion of food in our body, only alimentary canal is not enough. Along with the alimentary canal, we need some digestive glands. Along with the alimentary canal, we need some digestive glands for proper digestion of food. Now question is, what are glands? Any organ in our body that secretes some kind of chemical or any kind of substance, that is known as gland. Like example, we have salivary glands secreting saliva. We have sweat glands secreting sweat. So we have endocrine glands secreting hormones in our body. So any organ in the body secreting or releasing out chemicals, that is known as gland. Now coming back to digestive system, along with the alimentary canal, we need digestive glands like salivary glands, liver, pancreas for the proper digestion of food. And remember one thing, liver is the largest gland in our body. There is a difference between alimentary canal, and a digestive system. This is very, very important. There is a difference between alimentary canal and a digestive system. Alimentary canal is simply a tube right from your mouth to your anus. That tube is alimentary canal. Alimentary canal, along with the digestive glands like salivary glands, liver, pancreas. So alimentary canal along with the digestive glands, it makes up your complete digestive system. So let's start with ingestion in human. Human ingest their food through the mouth. The mouth is the opening of their alimentary canal. Once the food enters into our mouth also known as oral cavity or buccal cavity, digestion starts in the mouth itself. In our mouth, teeth, tongue and salivary glands helps in digestion of food. Let's get to know something about our teeth. In human, teeth grow twice in their lifespan. First set of teeth is called milk teeth or temporary teeth, and second set of teeth is called permanent teeth. Temporary teeth. This set consists of 20 teeth in a child. Child starts developing them at the age of 5 to 6 months and start losing them by the age of 6 to 8. Permanent teeth. When the milk teeth falls down, they are replaced by permanent set of teeth. They are 32 in number, 16 in each jaw. Now let's look at the arrangement of different types of teeth in our mouth. There are 4 types of teeth in our mouth. Incisors. The front 4 teeth in a jaw are called incisors. They help to bite and cut the food. Then canines. There are 2 canines in a jaw, one on either side of incisors. They are sharp and help in tearing the food. Then premolars. There are 4 premolars in a jaw. Premolars help in grinding the food. And the last, molars. There are 6 molars in a jaw and they help in further grinding and chewing the food before swallowing. Now let's talk about the structure of a tooth. Basically, tooth is made up of 2 parts, the crown and the root. When you smile or open your mouth, the part of tooth you can see is crown. Root is the lower part of the tooth which is fixed in the jaw in the gum line. Let's look at the tooth structure in detail. The outermost layer of our tooth is enamel. Enamel is the hard, protective outer layer covering the crown of the tooth. In fact, it is the hardest substance in our body, harder even than the bones. Bones can be repaired if broken, but enamel cannot be. It acts as the tooth's personal bodyguard. Then next layer. Next layer of our tooth is dentine. Dentine is a layer below enamel. Dentine is yellow color, bone-like material and it is softer than enamel. And the next layer is pulp. It is the center of a tooth. It is the soft portion inside the dentine. It consists of blood vessels and nerves. When we eat or take something hot, like hot soup, or cold, like cold ice cream, we feel sensitivity. It's our pulp that hurts. The nerve endings inside the pulp send messages to the brain about what's going on. Now let's talk about tooth decay, cavities, and care of teeth. If we don't take care of our teeth by brushing or cleaning them, the bacteria in our mouth convert leftover food particles into acid that makes hole in our enamel and causes tooth decay. When these holes become bigger, they are called cavity, and this causes severe pain and sensitivity in our tooth. So one should take care of their teeth by avoiding eating too many chocolates or candies or carbonated drinks, and also brush your teeth at least twice a day. That's all for today. Like and subscribe.